What do you think are some of the reasons people run out of time?
I think just inefficient use of your time, right? Not prioritizing tasks properly. Sometimes it can be distractions.
The time versus money mindset. A lot of us are still sitting there thinking that we're working for 20 bucks an hour as opposed to what our true value could be. If we're sitting here at this point, let's say owning an electrical contracting company, we've got 7 staff, you could be making some really, really great money. We're talking like hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point. And that's not $20 an hour mindset. That's where you have to go, okay, my time here is worth $500,000 a year divided by 1,900 hours, because that's the amount of billable hours in a year. That's a really expensive wage, $250 an hour. Yeah, cool. So what are you doing that actually reflects that level of wage?
What's the task you go through with your clients to kind of help understand?
Task audits. What we normally find, it's the old 80-20 rule. 80% of the tasks that people are doing are redundant, or they don't need to be done, or they could be done by someone else.
100%.
So that ultimately means that it's about 20% of the tasks that you actually do yield the majority of the result for the business. So it's like, we'll do more of the 20% stuff as opposed to more of the 80%. So those task audits are simple. We get the guys to sit down for a 2-week period. They can do it as they go throughout the day or at the end of each day. And they will literally write out everything they did. And it's not just, emails. Like, what did you do that was in the email space?
100%, yeah.
And they literally highlight the stuff that could be done by someone that is cheaper than their own pay rate. Example, a virtual assistant or one of their current billables. And they hand that off. And we do that exercise twice a year. And that's why they gain back, and I don't want to say they gain back so much time, because they gain back so much time and then straight away it's filled with higher leverage stuff until they get to a certain point. But it's the way in which we keep growing. We were on a call the other night. We were in our foundations calls. And this is for our guys that essentially, they haven't fully mastered the foundational concepts of business. And one of the questions came up around time. And it's, man, I feel so anxious around all the things that I've got to do. There's so much murkiness out there. And it's like, what do you guys, how do you solve that? And Grant's now one of our mentor coaches. And he talked about grouping similar tasks together to keep you in the mindset of that. If you're doing your lead gen, don't do 10 minutes of lead gen and then go off and do quoting and then also go and do ordering and then go. He said, no, do your lead gen in this time block. Get all your scheduling done in this block. By grouping it together, you become more efficient and productive at doing something, which means that you achieve the goal faster. Way less wasted time.
100%. And yeah, maximum efficiency with your mindset, making the most of that time.